Morning, good morning, good morning. It has been a trying several days around here. So I'll kind of just get into it. The other night, Mr. Sir was fine. He was running around, he was playing, and he was doing his normal zooms back and forth. And then the next morning we got up and we noticed that he wasn't acting quite right. And he kind of just laid on the back of the chair and he wouldn't move, he wouldn't eat, he wouldn't drink. He was really hot, and I don't know what was going on with him. And I actually thought that he was going to die. And and so we kind of just did what we thought we could do for him. We were kind of forcing him to drink some water. Dipping our finger in it, rubbing it on his lips so he would drink it, and this went on all day. When was that? Saturday, Hound? Yeah. And so yesterday morning, we decided, that we would load him up in the car, in the truck, and we took him to the vet hospital. And of course, they wouldn't see us, and we waited there what seemed like an eternity, and they wouldn't see us because we didn't have enough money to pay for it. And so we were trying desperately to apply for these things where it was like care now, pay later, and we got denied on all three. And so finally, I guess they saw us sitting out there and they sent somebody out. And so she was telling us some stuff, and she said that the only thing that they could do that would be free would be the Samaritan thing, and that's where they would took him back and put him to sleep and then give him to us to bring home to bury. And absolutely not. And so when I finally showed her Mr. Sir, she's like, oh, well, he doesn't look as bad as I thought he would. And so she told us some things to do. And so we've narrowed it down to a couple things. It's either he's somehow or another hurt himself, which I don't doubt, because Mr. Sir is a clown. And he's always clowning. He's always running, sliding. He doesn't care. I've seen him jump off the refrigerator like the dude is a daredevil. And I don't know if he's did something stupid playing with Sharky and he got himself hurt. I don't know. Um, the other thing that we're kind of leaning for is that he may have a blockage in his intestine where he's not pooping right. And there's not a lot we can do about that, though. The good news is in the past 12 hours or 14 hours that he has peed twice, really good streams of pee.
Put this stinky bunny in its place.
Yeah, go ahead if that's what you feel you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, first of all.
No, I don't like NASCAR, Sticky Bunny. Why don't you go fuck yourself and take your ass over to the group that allows you to talk about liking little boys? Take your ass out of here. One of them people, get him the hell out of here, stupid son of a bitch. You ought to call your ass stupid ass bunny. But anyway, and then he was eating. He's eating, and so that's good. Hound was actually hand feeding him, and that was good. And well, I'm sorry you have the flu there, crazy man. I hope you get better. Um, and then this morning, uh, he drank some water, and he actually took a poop in the litter box. And we were told that we need to monitor these things. And yesterday I had to take off of work, because these kitties, man, are like our family. And most of y'all know that, that we've had them since they were kitties. And, in the same way that we have Mr. Sharky now, and when something's wrong with one of them, and they can't tell us what's wrong, it's always just best guess. And yeah, so he does seem to be doing better. He's moving around some. He sleeps a lot. I think he's physically exhausted, and I don't know. Like I was telling Hound, we're not out of the woods yet. If he hasn't improved by later in the week, then we will most definitely take him to the vet. I get paid, so any money that me and Hound would have had for Christmas, we will definitely throw towards Mr. Sir. Yeah, and we need to get him back healthy. And yeah, so I can show everybody Mr. Sir. He's in his favorite chair, which is his pillow and his blanket.
Still in there in my room.
Is we made him a pallet. He slept in there on the bed with Hound last night. Now, yesterday, though, we did see he was making biscuits. So, that has to be something. Hey, Mr. Sir, you want to say hey to everybody? You want to say hey, buddy? You want to say hey, Mr. Sir? You want to say hey? Oh, poor buddy. Oh. And, no, they didn't give him nothing, A. Brown. They wouldn't take him back and see him because we didn't have all the money that we needed for the bill, which was like $180. And after we just got all our bills paid and everything, we didn't have $180. And so yeah, she actually gave us some good advice and stuff. We do have some omega fish oil coming. It'll be here today, and that has multiple fatty acids in it, and that's what the cats need. And sorry, I'm picking my nose.
Whoa, don't do that.
And yeah, it is crap. And and their big solution to the problem is, well, if you can't afford to do it, then let's just euthanize him. Like, what the fuck? And Hound, I could see Hound was getting mad as hell, so I was trying to change the subject before he cussed that lady out. And I know that she was only there to try to help us. And
yeah, because that's my fucking baby.
Yeah, that is not an option. That is not an option. I will not have Mr. Sir put down unless it's a last resort and nothing can be done, or if he doesn't get any better than what he is now. I'm not going to allow him to suffer. As horrible as that is to my heart, I won't allow him to suffer.
I think we are here in a little bit. We're going to get it down. Take the Gatorade and we're going to try that.
And so, yeah.
Because I did see where if you were to get like some wet food and mix a little bit of like Gatorade or Pedialyte in it,
yeah, and
give them
and I told them, I said I can, I can pay the remainder of the bill when I get paid this week. Yeah, that wasn't no good either. So we brought Mr. Sir home. We've done a lot of research. Like I said, I think the best thing that we can do for him is give him that omega-3 fish oil. There's multiple good things in there for him that'll help him. And also, when I come home from work tonight, I'm going to stop and get him a can of just regular plain sardines. Those are high in fatty acids too, and that they're actually really good for cats. And so I'm going to bring him some home and get him to eat it. And yeah, so it's been a trying time here at the Wolf and Hound compound. That's for damn sure.
Well, that's one thing he's getting lots
Yeah, he's getting lots of rest and he gets lots of love. And I'll pick him up every so often and take him out on the porch so he can get some fresh air. When we think that he needs to drink water, we'll pick him up and take him over to the water bowl and we'll make him walk around. And we're trying to get his strength back, and it's coming back. I can see it. It's slowly coming back. And even to this day, we have no idea what the hell is going on. We don't know if he's hurt, if he's sick. You know, we're really careful that we don't leave stuff laying around because this dude will eat anything, and he thinks that he has to eat what we do. So we are really vigilant. Yeah, I mean, this dude will eat watermelon. He'll eat green beans. He don't corn. This dude don't care. If we're eating it, he thinks he has to, and that is something on our part that we are going to have to stop doing. And you know, I mean, we've just always kind of done that, and so we've created that monster. But
technically, you created.
Yeah, technically me, but
I kind of just fished into it.
But he does seem to be getting a little better.
Hey, buddy.
You know, he was stretching his toes out earlier and stuff, and I just think he needs lots of rest. He rolls over a little bit. He was walking around. Mr. Sharkey loves him. We were so weirded out to think that, you know, that maybe Sharky was somehow responsible for this, considering that we brought him in from outside. He's just a little kitty. And so we freaked out. We were trying to eliminate anything. So we put Sharky outside for a little while. Well, Hound made the decision. So we put Sharky outside because Sharky's brothers and sisters live right out here on our back porch. So we figured, you know, he could go and hang out with them. And then he disappeared and we couldn't find him. And when we closed the door, I looked out the window and he was looking up and meowing. He had big saucer eyes. And the more I thought about it, the more it busted my heart. So we spent all last night and he just kind of disappeared. And then he was salted puss at us because I guess he figured he wasn't coming back in at all. And so eventually I looked out and he's standing there looking up at the door. So I opened up the door and I said, "You want to come in?" And he run right back in. So we're never going to put him out again for any reason.
That was the worst mistake I ever made.
Yeah, we felt like straight shit. And this message is being held for review.
Yeah. No.
Dude, I done made love to more women and forgot about them than you'll ever know in your life. Shut your ass up, you scary bitch. Yeah, shut your ass up, you scary bitch. So anyway, man, what's wrong with these people? You are gay. You know what they say, you know. But even if I was, what would be your problem, asshole? I'm not. I'm a grown-ass man with a grown-ass son, so fuck you.
Yeah, there, show him up. Show him up. Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, what he said. Go fuck yourself. So anyway, I think Mr. Sir's going to be okay.
Or whatever the fuck your fitty shit is. Yeah, go fuck yourself too. Fucking little troll bastard.
Oh, who's Barry McHulk?
I don't fucking know, but I want to look at somebody, little troll worm.
Oh yeah, he can go fuck himself too.
Man, ain't the fucking time, especially.
That's probably the one that's gay right there. The
why don't you go fuck your butt buddy back up his stink-eyed Cheerio?
The fitty. That's probably the one that. Yeah, he probably likes fitty dicks in his ass. But oh, did I say that out loud?
No, he probably likes Diddy dicks in his ass.
He probably does. He probably likes Diddy. He probably likes Diddy in it.
He likes the Diddy because his name's Fitty.
He likes to have a little Diddy in the morning.
Hey, Fitty.
Hey, Fitty.
Tell Diddy go fuck himself.
Fitty. Jesus Christ. I mean, even the dude's name's dumb. I mean, I look at his name, it just screams, hey, I'm a fucking dumbass. Idiot. So anyway, yeah.
Idiot boy.
So anyway, I think Mr. Sir's going to be all right.
Idiot boy. I'm
not too sure. I think that Mr. Sir is going to make a full recovery. I hope he does, and I think he will. I mean, he's come a long way since the other day. Y'all guys didn't see him, and like I said, man, I thought that he was going to die, and we freaked out.
I don't think you people realize if something like that was to happen to Mr. Sir, how wrecked my world is going to be.
Yeah,
and it's going to be for a long time.
Yeah, man, because we've had Mr. Sir. Mr. Sir is 2 years old. He'll actually I think in August, somewhere around maybe the 1st of August, he'll be 3.
Yeah, he's about 2.
Yeah, and well, we've had him for 2 years. We will have had him for 3 on Labor Day.
When he was born, he had to stay there for 6 months.
No, not for 6 months, dude. 6 weeks.
6 weeks,
yeah. And we brought him home on Labor Day, and on Labor Day weekend is when we brought him home with us.
Labor Day weekend is technically
Yeah, that'll start the 3rd year. It'll be his 3rd year with us.
Yeah, see, I'm not willing to do.
That's what I'm thinking too. Cause I mean, he's walking a little funny, and so yeah, I think so too. That he just needs rest, and and whatever happens from here on out, man, it's up to God. Me and Hound just decided that we would put this in his hands, and we would do what we could to try to help Mr. Sir get better and get back to being his crazy self. And there's nothing more that we can do right now. We just financially don't have the money. They make these vet bills so damn expensive. And no, Sharky, look, there's Sharky. He wants to come check on his buddy, and that is Mr. Sir's buddy. They're best buddies, and yeah. I mean, I've had a health scare like this with Kitty one time, and I was a blubbering mess. And we found out a lot of things. I mean, Mr. Sir could be very constipated. I want to see Ozzy Osbourne. You'd probably like that show, but you better hurry because I don't know how much longer Ozzy's going to be doing things. Actually, I have a short on our channel that has a recent short that actually I used an Ozzy Osbourne song on. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Ozzy, and I hope that you get to, Tom. I sure do. So anyway, that's all we can do at this point, man, is, we just leave it up to God. We let God do his work. Mr. Sir's body do its work and healing himself and getting himself well. We just make sure he's eating, he's using the bathroom. Like I said, I think the fish oil is going to help him some, and because they said that's really good for cats, for their digestion, for their going to the bathroom. So that's on the way. It'll be here sometime today. Yeah, we just the thought of losing him was just unbearable. Because he's here every day, and we've lost so much in these past several years. We've lost people that we loved and cared about. And just the thought of I would have to bury him was too much. Yeah. And but I don't think it's gonna come to that. I don't, because he's improving a little every day. Compared to where he was Saturday, and where he is now, and he's actually we have to make him get up though. We let him sleep for a couple hours, then we get him up. We'll take him over, we'll sit him by the water, he'll drink. We make him walk around and stuff, then we let him rest for a while. We're trying to get his strength built back up, but I think he's gonna be all right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Tom. It ain't been that long ago that I lost my mom, and we lost the house because we had to sell it, and we wound up in High Point, and how all that went. Not to drudge the water. Well, I mean, we do lives. We do lives on occasions. We actually did our very first live paranormal investigation not long ago, Ivy, and I appreciate that, Tom. Thank you. And but when you're faced with something like that, no matter if it's your pet or if it's one of your loved ones, which our pets are our loved ones, they are our family, and when we went to Florida, all we could think about was getting back home to our kitties, getting back home to our kitties. And and they were so happy to see us. We didn't have Sharky. We've only had Sharky several weeks. Sharky's actually a kitty that the mama the mama kitty kind of trusted us, and we gained her trust.
When we went to Florida, I almost called that.
And
come back here.
well, yeah, and that's true because Hound kept saying as we were leaving to go to Florida, he's like, "Well, let's just go by the house and check on the kitties one more time." And he's like, "Man, but if I go back to the house, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to leave again." And so we just kept going. Kitties were okay.
Oh, it was heartbreaking.
And when we got back, they were happy to see us, and we had stopped and got them something, didn't we? And so we hooked them up with some of their favorite canned food. Yeah, I'm sorry too, Tom. That sucks. And there ain't no worse pain in the world. I broke several bones, and ain't nothing ever compared to losing someone or something that you love. And nothing ever takes that away from you once it happens. And I'll leave him be. Let him lay there. But now, like I said, this morning he did poop. And I was pretty excited. I don't normally get excited on watching my cat take a dump, but to me, that was a great sign. And so we went to Missouri and took my kitties with us. Well, A. Brown, when me and Hal went to Colorado, and we only had Kitty at the time.
Oh, she was the best.
And yeah, we put her litter box had like a top on it, and we put it in the back seat, and we made her a little spot and packed everything else up around that we could. And she went all the way to Colorado with us. And now the first night when we stopped in Tennessee for the night and we got her into the hotel room, she freaked out, and we had to tear the bed apart to get her out from under it. But the next night, which was Halloween, she had no problem at all. And you cat pooping watcher, you. Yeah, well, I was pretty happy to see that. And so yeah, it's been a pretty trying time. And well, she pretty much slept the whole way to Colorado, except for on occasion she would wake up and she would come up there and she would nudge the back of one of our arms just to say, "Hey, I'm still here being good." And we had a little harness for her, so we'd stop at rest stops and stuff. We'd let her get out, hoping that she would just poop out there, and she would eat or drink, and she would drink some water, but she just would not eat. And so we drove her all the way to Colorado, and then all the way back. She came all the way back with us. And Sakigi Kitty, and this is her right here. That's her. She just ducked under around the chair. And yeah, I'm sorry, Ivy. We'll pray for you. Well, we don't know what kind of cat Kiggy Kitty was. We got to look, and she has a lot of characteristics of a Russian blue, but I don't think she is. Even the vet didn't think she was.
No, but she does have some characteristics.
But now she does have some bitch in her, that's for sure. And was younger, but now I'm allergic. Yeah. Hound's hand feeding Mr.
I'm trying to get him to eat just a little bit.
Eat a little bit, buddy.
Yeah, sniffs.
There you go, buddy. Good. Good, buddy. So I'm hoping that this all turns out right. Yeah, if all of a sudden I developed an allergy to cats, man, that's just something I'm gonna have to deal with because they're not going anywhere ever. And so I guess that's all I want to talk about Mr. Sir. He does seem to be doing a little better. He seems like he's getting a little better, and anyway. And I think as soon as we get that, we get his energy back up and stuff, man, he'll be all right. I keep trying to rack my brain about what could he have possibly got into that could have made him sick, and there's nothing that I could think of. We don't keep stuff under the sink. It's bare under there. I don't know. And I don't know. And I just hope that he gets better. Nah, we don't have mice. We've been here for 9 months. I've never even seen a sign of mice, especially with 2 cats running around. And hey, Hound, she did bring up a good point. Ivy did. Hey, V team, go and search under them sinks and make sure there ain't no fucking mouse poison under there.
Been up under all them sinks.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna. We don't use the cabinets to get under the sink or nothing. I mean, I got this one under the sink tied up. It's still tied closed because our cats do like to get into places and stuff, man, and they're explorers for sure. And so we have that. That's been tied up closed since we went to Florida. We've just never undone it.
Because remember, because whenever we moved in here, I went and checked under everything in here.
Free Luigi. Man, take your stupid ass out of here, Aaron. Somebody flick that flea off of our live, please.
I got it.
Stupid son of a bitch. Like, these assholes think now that people's got time for their little childish fruit fairy panty wearing fucking bullshit. Yeah, we don't have cats. I mean, we don't have cats. I have 3 fucking cats. We don't have mice here. Plus, we got cats that patrol the outside too. So, and Mama Cat outside, she's a pretty fierce mouse and rat killer or whatever. I've seen her run across the yard with something in her mouth many times. So, Aaron. I mean, look at this dude's last name. Like, that right there should explain everything about that person. So anyway, no, there's nothing in here like that. And we don't let them into the bathroom either, unless one of us are in there and then they want to come in with us. Other than that, we keep the bathroom doors closed. We keep the door closed in the spare room because that's where we keep the chainsaws and shit like that, and just spare stuff. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if he's hurt himself or what's going on. I don't know. And
Only thing that's in here is just the damn oven cleaner thing and some kind of bottle. I think it has hand soap in it and the
we'll
old
get
dishwasher stuff.
we'll get all that out from
But
under there.
it's all closed and sealed.
Yeah, but they can still lick around the lids and shit, dude. Throw that shit out. Just throw that stuff in the trash. If we need it, we'll get new stuff if we need it.
Well, that oven cleaner is still good. It ain't never been used.
Yeah, I don't know. These were some of the answers that we were hoping to get with some type of blood test, but the people at the animal hospital,
Refused.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, A. Brown. I'm thinking somehow he hurt himself. I don't know. I mean, I have a lot of unanswered questions, and a lot of things go on at night while we're sleeping. These dudes will play and run all night long, and I mean, we're in our respective rooms and we got the door closed, and I don't know what could have happened, but I mean, it's a possibility, I guess, and so that's what I'm thinking. Well, yeah, see, we thought about the virus thing too at Ivy, but we have these other two cats. They seem fine and dandy. Kiggy Kitty's fine. He's the only one that's having issues. And I don't know. Even the woman we talked to from the hospital. Now, don't get me wrong. They did come outside, and they sent somebody outside to talk to us to look at Mr. Sir. And she seems to think that it might be constipation, and or he had a urinary tract infection, which when he peed, we looked because she told us what to look for, and
I didn't see nothing.
yeah, and his pee is normal. There's no bad smell coming.
Except, the only time he peed yesterday was just yesterday morning, and that was just like a very kind of like a fast-paced drip, dribble.
Yeah,
and
now
then this morning was a good, long, solid, hard.
Yeah, he took a good, long, solid, hard pee this morning. So I'm not real sure. I'm telling you, I think it's because the only thing that comes back to my mind is a couple of weeks ago he was in the litter box, and this was Mr. Sor I'm talking about. He was in the litter box and he was taking a poop, and he eats our hair, I guess, because there was a hair stuck to a turd and hanging out his butt. And he flipped out, was running all around, trying to drag it, and of course, we had to take care of that. And I mean, he could have a bad tooth too. That's funny that you say that, Ivy, because we did find a piece of a tooth.
A piece of a tooth.
Yeah, a piece of a tooth on the floor, and we found that Saturday. And so I don't know if maybe he crashed into something, but when we did look at his teeth, though, all his teeth seemed to be fine. And I mean, he is eating, so I don't know. I'm hoping that the omega-3 fish oil will help out with any, and it's supposed to work out any things that.
This should be some fresh water.
And so I mean, I don't know, man, and I'm racking my brain around it, trying to figure it out, and it's a puzzle for sure. And a lot of things I think we had a big list of stuff that could be wrong all the way up to kitty AIDS. And yes, that is such a thing. And it's not fatal to cats like it is to humans, and so I don't think that's it. And cat leukemia, we don't think that that's it either. Yeah, they do. And like last night, we got this new table, wooden table, an end table, and I set it in the kitchen, and he came in and checked it out and climbed on it and stuff. So that was a good sign. All things that we're seeing are good signs.
Oh, that's just what he just did.
That's all good signs that he's getting better. So let him eat some grass, she said.
Yeah.
So anyway, this fish oil is supposed to help. And if it doesn't, and then tonight when I come home from work, I'm gonna stop and get him a can of regular sardines, because we saw that's like really, sardines are the best for cats to eat, and they're really
You know what?
what?
You know what I've seen that he does have back again though?
What?
He's got his little smile back.
Yeah, he does seem to be smiling some.
I just say he'll walk around, but then it's just like
if his stomach's bothering him, grass will do it. Yeah, but I don't know around here. I don't know what's on the grass and stuff. So
have to go get some special kit.
And so what I'm gonna have to do is get some special. Hey Savannah, how are you, cousin? That's Savannah. She's one of the littlest ghost hunters. So yeah, I mean it's all looking pretty positive for Mr. Sir. I think as every day goes by, he's getting a little better. I'm not as worried now that he's just going to die like I was Saturday. And I'm telling you guys, Saturday, I thought that I would watch him die right in front of us. And I don't know what this person with the same two names are, or what he said or whatever, but
fuck off, whoever you are.
Yeah, I don't have time for any of that stuff. So he's a king eating. Oh yeah, that's what we want him to think. And I don't know how long it'll be, but I mean he's improving, and that's for sure. And because Saturday, man, this dude couldn't even hold his head up, and we would pick him up and sit him on the floor, and he would just
take a step and plop.
He would take a step, and he would just, just like plop right over, and that scared the shit out of me. Oh, I've seen ghosts and spirits too. If you look good enough, you might see them here.
Boo.
And so anyway, so I hope you guys had a chance to go and check out the video we dropped. When did we drop that video, Hound? Yesterday. Wasn't it last night? That we dropped. I can't remember, but we did just drop a new video. So if you guys haven't went to check it out, it's a pretty good. Yeah, I'm hoping that he is. I don't know where he is now, but
over there on that
he's over in the kitchen doing something. So just let him do what he's doing, Hound.
He just
bring me a little more.
He walked over there with his
Can you bring me a little more for my wolf and hound coffee tumbler?
I set him over here to the water bowl. He sniffed it, and then he walked over. He looked into your room.
Now I gotta be honest with you guys about something. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And when he don't want to drink the water or whatever, then we put our finger in it. We put it in his mouth. And so yeah, we're gonna keep him. I'm gonna try to also get some. Somebody told me I could get some just regular Pedialyte and
Gatorade,
and put that in his water, and that'll help him.
Not an intense, just like a mild flavor.
So I gotta be honest with you guys about something. We just dropped this video the other night, and I did not like just dropping videos.
Well, that's what we're doing for a while.
And so that's what we're doing for a while. I don't know if we're gonna be able to go out and shoot a Christmas special this year. If we do, it may not be a paranormal Christmas special.
If we do, That will be premiered just for you guys.
Yeah, if we do a Christmas special, no matter if
Any
it's
kind of special that we shoot will be premiered.
Yeah.
Any regular, normal, paranormal video or stuff like that will just be dropped.
Yeah, but I
Just like
mean,
a
you know,
holiday
we
special
can,
will be
you know,
premiered.
we can do like we did on Halloween too, Hound. We can premiere the video. That doesn't necessarily mean that we have to be there for it, you know. And we'll let these. We got great mods who can keep an eye on stuff, and yeah, he does, Fawn. He does like tuna. I mean, this dude likes anything, and one of his favorite things is French fries. He loves French fries. We haven't gave him none in a long time because we haven't eaten none in a while. But and yeah, so anywho, so that's what's going on. We're gonna try really hard to go shoot a Christmas special. I don't know. Like I said, I could tell my glasses are dirty. I don't know if it's going to be a paranormal thing or we're just going to take off on some type of little adventure, kick through the woods or do something like that. I don't know. But we'll have something. And
oh, did I ever give you more coffee?
yes.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm positive. And so, yeah, so that is about all we know right now about Mr. Sir. He was pretty bad. Sick or something was wrong with him, and he seems to be doing a little better, which is a good sign. You know, sometimes if you're really sick or you're hurt, it takes a little while. God knows I know that better than most, and you know it takes a little while to bounce back. And so, like this last bout with COVID that I had, man, it took me almost right up till we went to Florida to where I was actually feeling right again.
Right.
And so yeah, I get it. And but I think Mr. Sir's going to be okay. I mean, we're seeing a lot of positive signs from him. He's getting a little more energy back. He's eating a little more. He's drinking water. Like I said, he pooped this morning. I should, shouldn't I? I should let y'all tag along. Maybe we'll do something like that. But I don't know. It's kind of hard to find time because I mean, you guys know that I work for my local grocery store. I work in the deli. Um, so I'm pretty sure that those guys are going to be pissed because I called out of work yesterday. Well, screw them if they are. Because the life and the health of one of my animals takes prestige over anything, and that even includes my job. And
they can call my fuck off.
And if they got a problem with it, I don't have no problem telling them to go fuck off either. So, and of course, y'all all know I will. So anyway, I guess with that being said, hey, Canadian Witch, good to see you. With that being said, just please continue to say a few words for Mr. Sir. I mean, he can use all the prayers he can get. God is good. God will take care of it. Like I said, you know, we doing what we can. Here in the next several days, you know, we can do a little more for him if need be. Get him up to the vet. I'm probably going to do that anyway, just to get him looked at. I just think that would be smart. And so I just wanted to let everybody know because I know that some of you have seen stuff on Facebook about it, and I even put something on Mr. Sir's YouTube channel about him being sick. And so you guys, if you haven't gone to his channel to check that out, there's a little short. Go check that out, and make sure you hit that subscribe and like buttons on hit Mr. Sir's stuff. And we're going to try to get him back to his crazy Mr. Sir self. And it may take a little while, but we're determined. And but I do think that it's either he's bound up and he's ate some hair and bound up. And if we find that that is the case and it's due to hair, because I mean, we don't know what he does at night if he's eating it out there. I know that Kitty used to do it, and I gave her a good kitty size pop, and she quit eating our hair. And if I find out that it has anything to do with us having hair or long hair, we won't have long hair anymore. Both of us, we've done decided that both of us will go get all our hair cut off. And see, he just jumped up in the chair. Good boy, Mr. Sir. Good boy, Mr. Sir. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, is it possible that he could have like a head injury, or is it because he hasn't once puked, he hasn't had diarrhea? I just don't know, and I won't know till I get him. And so, but like I said, we'll do what we can. We'll do what we know to do from past experiences. I think what we're doing and what God's doing, and you guys are praying, it's all working good. So hopefully, when I give you the next update, that Mr. Sir will be back to his old crazy self. And me too, because I don't want to think of the alternative.
I'm not.
But with that being said, remember we have a new video that we just dropped. We did not premiere it. We just dropped. So please, if you haven't, go check that out. And let's try to get that thing to 100 views. Make sure you hit that like button on it. And Mr. Sir said that he wants to thank you all for your prayers and your concerns, and that he's fighting to get better. He's a young kitty. He's strong. He hasn't lost any weight, so that's good. And so I guess with that being said, hey, Rain, with that being said, I guess I'm going to go ahead and end this live. And I want to tell you guys that we love you, and we appreciate all your concern when it comes to Mr. Sir. And we will try to somehow hammer you out a great Christmas special. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be a paranormal one or not. And to be quite honest, I'm really thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, good boy, Mr. Sir. Oh, good boy. He's in the chair sitting up. Let me show y'all real quick. I don't. There's that. See? Hey, Mr. Sir. How's his nose feel?
It's still cool but dry.
Oh. So, anyway. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get off of here and enjoy the rest of my morning before I got to go to work. And we'll see you guys later. Much love. Peace.